Hey guys, this is Cam from 15, joined by my co-host, the Red Wolf, and we're back again with another Dragon Quest Adventure of Die episode review for you guys. As this week, it seems like now after the inspirational speech from Popp, Die gets back in the fight, and they're back going up against Dark King Vearn to hopefully take him down one last time.
Oh, we're talking about that already, or should we start from the very beginning of that episode?
Start from the very beginning, but yes. If you remember last week's episode, all hope seemingly was lost. These pillars of the Vearn Palace are all over the place, and once they detonate with the black hole stuff, the black hole cores, it's all pretty much done. But, all of a sudden when all hope is lost, there is a voice that speaks to Popp. Who is that said voice?
Meryl. Which also means everybody survived the impact.
Yes. With anime logic proving its best, unless there's a dead body, nothing is ever truly dead.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, they're all still alive. The thing is, Meryl actually got a premonition of something bad happening, and because of it, they ended up moving away early on. So, good to her premonition abilities. Now, the thing is, we are actually, hell, even before all this shit happens, we see this portal opening up from the underworld, and we see it's Belzar, who, funny enough, when I listen to his voice, I'm like,
that's Frieza's voice.
That's Frieza's voice.
Frieza's or Frost, whatever.
Frieza's voice actor. I forgot the Japanese voice actor of Frieza, but the way Belzar was talking, I'm like, if you watch Dragon Ball, you know that voice a mile away.
It's hard not to know him at this point.
Yeah. Pretty much Belzar he's trapped in the underworld, and he's pretty much sealed there. And pretty much this is a whole discussion between him and Dark King Vearn. Pretty much Dark King Vearn really shit-talking him, to be honest. Saying how he's going to obtain his dreams and everything. And he makes a mention like, you just lost to a Dragon Knight, but hey, look at her. I just defeated the son of the Dragon Knight you lost to. And Belzar gets a look at Die, and he's like, what the fudge is this little midget? He looks weaker than he doesn't have as much, he doesn't have the same ounce of, like, they kind of specify as bloodlust, like Baron did, but we know the difference, and that is Die is part human. So not only he's a Dragon Knight of Baron's race, but he's also human. So typically, unless you're like a vengeful human, you really don't have bloodlust. And we've seen Die, he's not that vengeful of a character. And pretty much, again, Die's in this state of just depression right now, just crying. And he's like, Belzar's like, he's freaking crying. This is a freaking lost cause. And pretty much, Dark King Vearn's like, don't worry, the Cerberus world will be over. It'll be destroyed. Yada, yada, yada. My win will come at hand. Then that's when Popp got the voice from Meryl. And everything. And then, anyways, we find out that Lam Baruch and Nova, they went to one of the pillars and they used a crackle spell on it and froze the black core so it can't detonate. And Dark King Vearn is seeing this. But mind you, there's still a lot of other pillars around pretty much the entire surface world. And if they all detonate, it doesn't matter if freezing that one pillar will do anything. There'll still be massive damage. Hell, if not, it'll just let it go off because it's a chain reaction. So, yeah, that's the whole thing. Now, Popp in this episode is kind of just like, after this is explained, because pretty much Dark King Vearn's like, please, you don't really have enough time. Also, what does our boy Lam Baruch tell Dark King Vearn?
There's no way in hell I want to live that life with you again.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I do.
Yeah, Dark King Vearn was pretty much telling Lam Baruch, he's like, hey, listen, dude, you're a Darkling. Why don't you come live with me again? You can have your luxurious life that you once had all those years ago. You can have everything now. And Lon Baruch pretty much is like, yeah, I had that life, but to be honest, I really did not like that life. If anything, I felt the most bored of that lifetime. And that hit a nerve with Dark King Vearn, because he was like, oh, okay. And pretty much he's like, Lon Baruch's pretty much saying like, me living amongst the humans isn't really all that bad. And honestly, I prefer it. So pretty much, well, if I could give you a middle finger, I could give you a middle finger right now. That's what he was. That's what Lon Baruch was pretty much telling Dark King Vearn, giving him the middle.
I'm gonna do it.
Pretty much giving the middle finger at Dark King Vearn. Now, Now the thing is, Popp is still down, but he has his doubts with everything that's going on, and pretty much the whole thing is, Nova is going to use Zoom to go to another pillar, to do that, as well as other people are going around because they don't have enough manpower. They're going around to other countries to say, hey, do you have people that know Zoom spells and crackle spells? Because if we come together, we can stop this. So that's what they're doing right now. They go, I think, to Rengaria. I forgot what it is. It's with that one old king we saw. And apparently amongst his men, there's nobody that can do the Zoom spell or a crackle spell that they're implying. So that's not good.
Yeah, not up to the greatest of starts.
How's Nova's progress going? Tell the audience.
Well, he's exhausted. he used a crackle spell on one, but now he's exhausted, but he's still determined. He's willing to crawl there if he has to.
Yeah, he pretty much, one of the other pillars are in an area he can't go to, and the thing with Zoom is you can only use the spell on the place you've been at, and he hasn't been at that, so pretty much he's walking there, if not limping there. Hopefully somebody takes that spot, but that's gonna be utterly insane with what happens. But anyways, Meryl pretty much inspires Popp to get back up and fight. She goes on the thing of saying like, that's why I fell in love with you, and yada yada yada. We know that. Again, furthering the confusion. How are the relationships gonna end up?
I wonder.
Because you gotta like some sort of love quadruple going on, love square going on. Because you got Mom, who's indecisive of who she likes between Popp or Hugh Nickel. You got Meryl, who likes Popp, but Popp likes Mom, and then Hugh Nickel likes Mom. You see how confusing this is? Hexagon. How about this? Not a square, a hexagon. Some sort of shape that you can describe this relationship. If I could put this on a piece of paper or edit the video where I'm showing the arrows of this, you guys probably even be confused too.
I wonder what the comments will say about that.
Honestly, I don't know. And plus, we're not the type of people that, guess what? We just say, oh, a series is dog shit because certain ships don't go a certain direction. We're not going to like that. Whatever happens. I may disagree, but whatever. I don't know where these ships are going to go. That's all I'm gonna do.
I don't know.
I'll say this: as long as Queen Flora and Yvonne get back together, I'm a happy camper.
Unless something tragic happens and Yvonne gets killed off, but
don't put that in this. Don't put that there.
I'm saying it's still a possibility. It's still a possibility. Possibilities are endless.
Yeah, I know. Sonic Unleashed, huh? Nice.
And this possibility. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the whole thing there. Pretty much Popp tells Dark King Vearn, like, when I was younger, I always thought about death. And I'm like, yeah, but then again, he does make a good point. I do ask you do ask the questions too, like, what happens when you die? Where do you go when you die? Is your essence just gone? Do you go to some sort of afterlife place, or is there no afterlife? Simple stuff. Again, if you believe in religion, you have your own religious ties. My religion is Christianity, so I believe in a heaven and hell, yada yada yada. So But I'm not gonna get most into that stuff. But he was always wondering that, and he got scared, and his parents talked to him about that, never having fear, and just pretty much living your life to the best of your pretty much availability of your life, but at the same time, never giving up on something that you want to achieve. And that's where Popp finds the courage to stand back up. And through this whole discussion he has with Dark King Vearn, Dai hears him and he gets back up. And in Dai's discuss, do you want to bring up the thing that Dai said?
He slowly stands up, saying like to Popp, like, you always have a way to help me get back up again. Whenever I'm in low spirits or like feeling defeated and stuff, you're always trying to pick me back up, Popp. You're my best friend in the world.
That's pretty much facts right there.
Yeah.
Because typically that's what a best friend's supposed to do for you guys. You know, you have a best friend. We're best friends. You know,
and just think about where they started and where they are now.
Yeah, but it never could have been any truer words from Dai. Best friends are always supposed to have each other's backs. No matter how far you are away from them, you're always supposed to pick them up. Trust me, me and him have been in fucking fights to the point where was one fight we almost stopped being friends entirely. But we figured we settled the situation out. We became friends again, and guess what? We pick each other up every day. Well, not every day. Well, maybe if we're working out together, but you know.
I've forgotten what we were fighting about.
Yeah.
I've forgotten.
Yeah, long time ago. But anyways, guys, that's where the episode ends off. Dai and Popp charge at Dark King Vearn, and that's where the episode ends off. And you thought that was gonna be the thumbnail. No, it's only Popp standing up, you know, and proclaiming to Dark King Vearn. That's the thumbnail.
I mean, he is shining this episode.
So, yes. Don't know what's gonna happen next week, but hey, we're getting to the climax of the series. We only got about a week left in September, and then October is here, and then that's when Dragon Quest Adventure Die is gonna end, in the month of October. Don't know when, but it's gonna end sometime in the month of October.
It could reach 100 episodes. I mean, somewhere around October. No.
I think there was a comment that said that they are gonna get to 100 episodes, but I don't know. We'll see.
I hope we're both right, whoever you are.
We'll see. But yes, that's pretty much it of the episode. Sorry for getting this video out later. We could have recorded this video like yesterday, but we were too busy playing Dragon Ball: The Breakers.
Oh yes, pretty fun, guys. It's pretty fun, I must say.
Pretty fun.
Yeah, I failed to kill this guy as a raider, but
yeah,
I killed everybody else.
Yeah. If you want to play Dragon Ball: The Breakers, the open beta is out now, and it's out till tomorrow, until October 14th. When the game officially comes out. But actually, speaking of games, if you didn't know, apparently there's a Dragon Quest Adventure of Dai game coming out that legitimately focuses on the main story we've been watching all the way up to this point. I saw the trailer, he saw the trailer. Definitely hyped for it.
Looks pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, based on when because it has right now it has no release date, but when it does, I will pick it up. And stuff like that. Now, like I said, typically when it comes to gameplays, I typically don't do gameplays on the channel, mostly because copyright reasons and bullshit like that.
I don't know why I'm still risking it at this point. After the last video I tried to post up, got a really major copyright strike.
Yeah, and stuff like that. And plus, I don't want to lose the channel for various reasons and stuff like that. And then, like I said, the way we handle our videos on this channel right now, that doesn't get me copyright stricken. The music backgrounds, it's not copyrighted music, it's original music based on, you know, obviously certain things. Like background music typically playing like Pokemon music, but it's remixed, so they can't do shit about it because it's original. But whatever. So yeah, definitely looking forward to getting that game whenever that game comes out. Apparently it's supposed to be some sort of RPG. Looks good. It'll be up in the air if I decide to do a freaking playthrough of it. But then again, like I said, it's owned by Toei, and then music shit. Yeah, I don't want to deal with all that stuff. But
why is YouTube so complicated?
Yeah. But if you guys want to know what consoles it's coming out, it's only coming out on the PlayStation consoles, Nintendo Switch, and Steam, or PC, whatever. That's the same thing. Steam, PC, same thing. Obviously no Xbox because for some reason some anime games always have that exclusivity shit.
I was gonna say I was gonna rant about it not being on Xbox, but at least it's on Switch. A shame I can't record it. So
yeah, if you're wondering why, he has the Switch Lite.
yeah, unless I'm still looking for if someone that knows how to like record from the Switch Lite, but I don't think there is at this point.
Yep. Well, that is what it is. But anyways, guys, put your hype levels up for Infinite. They're calling it Infinite Strash. Dragon Quest, the Dragon Quest Adventure of Die, Infinite Strash. So look forward to that. Put your thoughts on in the comments for your hot levels for the game, thoughts on this week's episode, and yada yada yada. Other anime stuff this week will be uploaded. Danmachi will go up on Monday. That was a crazy ass episode I watched, and I will give my thoughts on that episode on Monday. And mostly, today is the last of the Summer of Anime 2022. And then we're into the fall season.
Oh yes.
I tell you thought Summer of Anime was crazy. You're gonna get much more of a content on us when it comes to recordings. My Hero, Spy X Family. Well, we don't know if we're gonna do Spy X Family together. We don't know if we're gonna do Chainsaw Man together. I'm still making my mind up if I want to watch Chainsaw Man.
Let's not forget Cyberpunk.
Yeah, Cyberpunk. I do want to check the Cyber. I heard good things about the Cyberpunk anime. So maybe off screen we'll have to talk if we watch the episodes. If we want to do it together. We got to find some time in our schedule before Eden Zero Season 2 comes out. Get back on the Eden Zero reviews and shit like that. We got a bunch. Here's the moral of the story. We got a bunch of shit we got to review. That's a bunch of stuff. Now, some of it's myself. Some of it is collaborative effort.
Indeed.
Look forward to a bunch of new stuff. Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War arc is going to be starting in a few weeks. Can't wait to start reviewing that.
That means I have to get Disney Plus soon.
Well, surprisingly, they still have yet to announce where it's going to be streaming out here in the States. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, we're going to get over. See you guys in the next video. Till then, guys, stay safe out there and have a wonderful day. Oh, yeah. Hit that subscribe button if you want to get more anime content. Not only to my channel, but my co-host channel. Again, he does gameplays on his channel. And yeah, but other than that, guys, catch you guys in the next video. Till then, guys, peace.